This is frankly what change is going to look like, what's going to lead to change. As I was standing, I saw a couple of folks who had the sunrise stickers on. I know there was a big walkout at some of the high schools in the district that I represent today, which as a former high school social studies teacher also fills me with a lot of pride. There's a lot of stuff that happens outside of the classroom that frankly is way more important. Learning that happens, engagement, and activism that is really critical. So I have the honor of representing a district in Montgomery County, and I serve on the House Appropriations Committee. And the reason I'm here today is because I have been working with an incredible group of students through the Mary Purd Student Coalition, or Student Climate Action Coalition, as well as with Climate Acts on a bill called the Future Act. What does the Future Act do? It's a great name. It's about making sure that our university system, College Park being part of that, is carbon neutral. Because climate change is not an existential threat that we're thinking about 20, 30, 40, 50 years down the road. It's happening now. The university system is one of the largest users of energy in the state of Maryland, period. And I have to say, College Park has really been at the vanguard, at the forefront. Dr. Pines made a commitment by 2025 to go carbon neutral, and College Park is leading the way, frankly, because of people like you. So thank you. But we need to make sure that every school in our system, every public school in the state of Maryland is doing the same thing, because we don't have time to wait. I was reading something the other day, 100 million people this year, just in our country alone, experience extreme weather events. And to even call them extreme doesn't even seem right anymore, because they're not extreme. They happen every year, they happen frankly every week, every month, and that's just in our nation alone. Iris rightly made the point that this is an issue that affects, frankly, the folks around the world who have the least amount of resources to be able to deal with mitigation, to be able to solve the problem. And right here on our campuses, in our community, in our state, we have an opportunity to make a huge statement to be the first public university system in the country that makes that commitment by 2035 writ large, by 2025 for certain types of goals. I won't bore you with the details of the legislation, but this was an idea that was brought by students, by your colleagues, to the General Assembly, and it's an idea that we are going to see through the governor's signature. And again, you all have so much power. I know the organizers asked me to talk a little bit about what you all can do. Coming out to events like this is incredible. It's a great start, but we need to hear from you in Annapolis. And what's wonderful is, I'm sure if I went through this crowd here, we would have, frankly, students probably from around the country, but from every single corner of Maryland. And so just in this crowd alone, you could probably reach 30 or 40 or 50 or 60 different legislators who all have a vote, who all have an influence, and need to hear from you. They need to hear from your friends, they need to hear from your loved ones about how important this issue is, so that this bill is not just an idea on a piece of paper, it becomes something that we're implementing, and we are leading the nation and we are leading the globe on making commitments to fight and to curb climate change.